My name is Christina, and you're watching my channel, Let's Do Something Real.
So something is going on with my bees. They're not happy. It seems to have come on very suddenly. It was like they were super happy, super chill, super calm, and then today they're like psychopaths. An educated guess, I'm a very new beekeeper, but if I were to guess, I would say that the smaller hive is trying to rob the resources from the bigger hive. They are so angry right now. I don't know if you can hear them. You can't usually like hear them audibly buzzing like that. They're usually pretty chill, and you only really hear them when you smoke them or something like that, and they start, but like their wings start fanning more actively. Usually they're so calm, and like you can walk pretty much right up to the hives and like grab something and walk away, and they just don't care unless you stand there for a long time. But I'm legitimately concerned about doing this right now because I think I'm going to be in for it. But no guts, no glory. So I'm gonna go for it. It's not gonna hurt them to feed them anyways. It's the time of year where they need a little bit of a boost for their resources. So here I go.
And here is where I make my first massive rookie mistake as a beekeeper. It wasn't the feeding that was the problem. It was the opening and exposing the hives in the middle of the day during a full force robbery. Even the very next day, I was saying to myself, what were you thinking? I basically sent up a huge beacon to all of the bees in the area that this was a treasure trove of resources, while also just giving a bunch of already invading bees super easy access into the hive. When my bees' behavior changed so drastically and so fast, I panicked and I wanted to take action to help right away. And what I should have done was slow down, put more thought into it, because I would have realized the reality of the situation, and I probably would have at least waited until after dark to feed them, if choosing to do that at all.
Okay, so that was slightly terrifying. I did not get stung, however. I prepared for the worst. You can see I have long sleeves on. It's like 80 degrees out here, but I was pretty convinced, just because of the sheer number of bees that were swarming me, that they were going to find their way into my suit. So I put long sleeves on just to like mitigate the damage, and I didn't get stung. However, they were very angry at me. Inside the suit, it sounds like popcorn, like pop, 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 pop. They're just kamikaze dive bombing me left and right. I will give it a day. I will let you know if it made any impact just feeding them.
Of course, it made an impact. It brought on more robbers. So many more robbers.
All right, so I've given it a day, and they are still heavily under attack. Yesterday, I think I was partially right, but mostly wrong. So what's happening is definitely robbing, and I don't think it's the smaller hive anymore because their activity seems very chill. And I've seen that before, where one hive will be totally under attack and the hive next to it just will be like going about their merry little business. First of all, my first big mistake was opening that hive yesterday. I never should have done that. You live and learn. So if I had understood what was happening before I did that, I would not have done that, because I totally exposed the hive to the robbers. It's like if somebody were trying to lockpick your door, you just open it up and be like, come on in, have some free electronics. But I didn't know, and that's the thing about just going ahead and trying something, is that you're gonna make mistakes, and you have to be okay with the fact that you're gonna make mistakes. You're never gonna do anything if you expect to be able to do new things without messing up. So I'm just gonna take it as a learning experience and hope that it wasn't a make or break mistake for this hive. So what I'm gonna do to help them out is I've got these random, I sew, so I've got like fabric all over in my house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over there, and anywhere I can see that there's even potentially an area where bees can get in and out, I'm gonna plug it up entirely. But I don't have like a robbing screen or anything like that. I mean, maybe later on I will go get a robbing screen, but I don't even want to let it let it go as long as it would take me to go and get that and come back, because they've been fighting it already all day yesterday. Who knows about the day before, because we were gone out of town all day the day before and we didn't look at the hive. It could have been happening for 2 days, and then it's also happening today. And I've heard that a robbing hive can wipe out the resources of an existing hive even in a matter of minutes, and this has been going on for long enough where I don't even want to wait the length of time that it'll take me to go find a robbing screen. So I'm going to plug up all the entrances, and I'm going to do it on the littler hive too. It's better to prevent it before it starts happening. Once a robbing starts, sometimes there's nothing you can do to stop it, but this is the one thing that I have found people try, and that is sometimes successful. I'm a little worried about my bees, but I'm gonna do everything I can for them, of course. Anyways, here I go. I'm gonna bee suit up, and I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna see if I can't just do whatever I can to block those entrance points. Okay, so I did learn yesterday, even though I completely messed up by opening their hive, that having a plan is totally essential. If this hive survives this robbing, even though I opened it up, it was because I went super fast, because I knew what I needed to do. I had everything that I needed. I was able to get in, feed them, put it back on, and get out of there. So my plan for today is to make sure my smoker's going really good before I get over there. Got my smoker all full. I'm gonna light this after this video. I've got extra fuel for it in case I'm over there longer than I think I will be and I need more fuel. I've got extra fuel. I'm going to take that over with me. I've also got my lighter in case I need to relight my smoker. I've got my fabric and my scissors in case I need to cut little pieces off to shove into like little areas, like little cracks and crevices, so that I don't have to like walk away, go get scissors, come back. I've got it all right here. I've also, of course, got my entire bee getup on me, because yesterday they were everywhere, and I've seen beekeepers go over there without their suits and without gloves on and everything and deal with like robbing problems, and I'm just way too green for that. There's no way I am going over that angry mess of bees without bee equipment on. So that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe later on down the road. Let's give it 15 years. I'm gonna go fully equipped, and my plan is to just smoke them out of the way of the entrances, plug up the entrance, and so on. So here I go into the angry mess of bees once again.
So we are still fighting this onslaught, and I am very stubborn, so if they're still invading, I'm still trying in any way I can think of to stop it. We got bees during a difficult time of the year, and like I've said in previous videos, we are happy to take on the heavy learning load that goes along with that. And even though this is a large workload right now, which I made worse by making such a huge mistake, I am learning a ton from it, and you can bet that I will use every ounce of experience I am gaining from this to battle these robbers now and in the future. Yes, it's been tough, but if it were easy, everyone would do it, and I've never shied away from a challenge. It's crazy the curveballs life throws you. I was supposed to be treating for varroa mites this week, and instead I'm thrown headfirst into this. And that's just how life goes. I can say it's anything but boring. I will take you all with me through this journey and share different things I'm trying, what worked, what didn't, and so on. Until then, go get happy. We'll see how all of my efforts work out in the next video.